Hi, so in this video, I'm going to show you how to make crispy skin pork belly and how to make stuffed potatoes out of the pork belly. This is a delicious dish and it is so easy to make. You just need some large potatoes. I get mine at Costco, and you're going to need a pork belly. Of course, pork belly and potatoes. This is going to be a great combination. Now I got my pork belly at Costco and I love their pork belly because they're nice and they're large. And these also have the skin on. Make sure you buy the pork belly with the skin on it, not just the layer of fat. All right, so first we're going to start off by pulling this big, beautiful pork belly out of the pack. And then after that, we're going to get to slicing. Now this is how I slice it. I slice it at angles going like this, because the end result is going to be like this. It's going to look like diamonds. That's right, good old diamonds. And all that flavor and all that seasoning is going to go right in between there. And to dry the skin out first, this is what makes it nice and crispy. I'm going to use 2 tablespoons of salt with 2 tablespoons of baking soda, and I'm going to mix it in really, really well. And then after that, we're going to put it on the skin. So when you're mixing the baking soda and the salt into the skin, make sure you get in between the cracks and you rub it in really, really good. And it's going to take 2 hours for this next step. Now you're going to take a fan that doesn't have a bunch of dust in it, and you're going to let it blow on the skin for about 1 hour to 2 hours. And it's going to come out looking like this. It's going to be dry. Now all that extra salt, just use a brush or whatever you have and wipe off the salt. And then it's going to look like this. See that? All of that is wiped off of there. And I'm going to rub it down with my good old concoction of using grapeseed oil with black garlic. That's right. It's going to give a really, really good flavor. Just make sure you rub it in there really, really good, so that way it gets in between the cracks. All right, the next step is make sure you already have your grill going at 406 degrees, because that is the temperature what we use for cooking oil to get to frying stuff. And it's going to also get the skin nice and crispy as well. So you're going to put it in there. You're going to put it directly over the hot charcoal. You're going to put the lid on. And for the next 20 minutes, you're going to flip the meat over every 5 minutes. That's right. Every 5 minutes, you're going to flip the meat over. Look at that. All of that flavor going into that skin. Okay, you're going to put the lid on, and you're also going to make sure that you check it every 5 minutes. You're going to be flipping it, put the lid back on, flip it, put the lid back on. I know it seems time consuming, but this is what you got to do to get the best results at the end. All right, so after that, you're going to take it off the grill. You're going to move the charcoal to the side. That's right, you're no longer going to be cooking this pork belly with the skin on directly over the heat. You're going to start cooking it indirectly. That's right. Put the charcoal to the side, put the meat away from the charcoal, and you're going to have the skin side up. You're going to let it cook for 30 minutes until the pork reaches 145 degrees. Now with my lid, I'm having the opening of the lid above the meat. So that way the heat and the smoke can circulate in a good way, and the meat is going to get that flavor from the smoke. All right, so 30 minutes later, let's check the temperature and see what it comes out to. All right, so it's at 146 degrees, and it is time to pull this baby off of the smoker. And I want to give a shout out to Lowe's hardware store, because that's where I got the grill at, and they have some great grilling products as well. All right, this is called the Maillard reaction. That's when heat that's hot mixes in with the seasonings, and it causes it to have really good flavor. It's not burnt. That is the Maillard reaction, where the flavoring is cooked into the meat and not burnt. All right, this step, the fun part. We're going to be slicing the pork belly up into nice little pieces. You can decide how you want to slice it up, big or small. But remember, in this case, I'm going to be using these for stuffed potatoes. And if you're just going to be eating it by yourself, slice it however you want. And the fat has rendered. That's underneath the skin. It is nice. It is juicy. Remember to let your meat cool down so that way all the moisture can go back in. And the taste of this is phenomenal. It is tasty indeed. That smoke flavor, beautiful. Now it's time to move on to the potatoes. These are from Costco and these are the big ones. I use a knife to stick the potatoes in to create little slices so that way the steam can come out of the potatoes and that way they cook and they become a really, really nice fluffy potato. Now I'm using avocado oil infused with black garlic. I think earlier I said I was using grapeseed oil, but this is avocado oil that I infused with black garlic. And you're going to rub it all over the potatoes and then you're going to add some kosher salt. Now, if you don't have kosher salt, you can use sea salt. These are the nice chunky pieces of salt. Have your oven set at 400 degrees, preheated, so that way you can get these babies cooking to move on to the next step. Now, while the potatoes are cooking, you're going to slice up some more pork belly. You're going to slice them into small pieces. Earlier I did slice up some, but those are pretty much for me to kind of snack on, nibble on. You know, I love pork belly with that crispy skin. So after you dice up and slice up the pork belly, you're going to sit those to the side. Now it's time to slice up some green onions. This is going to give a really, really good flavor. And if you don't know what these are, they're called green onions. I never understood that, why they call them green onions, but hey, that's what they call them at the grocery store. So we'll just roll along with that. Then you're going to add some good old cheese. I'm using the Mexican style cheese. I love cheese on my potatoes. Now that you have everything all mixed up, the potatoes are done. Just make sure you stick a fork in it to make sure that they are nice and fluffy on the inside and not hard and undercooked. Now I sliced the potato down the middle because we're going to pretty much pinch at the potatoes so that way we can get all the solid part of the potatoes broken up and get it nice and fluffy. Then I'm going to break it up a little bit by using a fork. Now it is time to add all of that mixture in there. The cheese, the green onion, the pork belly. It's coming along really, really good. I'm excited for this because I love eating these. And so does my kids. All right, look at them. Doesn't this look good so far? We have one more step before it's time to eat these babies. That's right, just one more step. I could eat these right now, but hey, I need to do this because this makes it even better. I'm going to throw a little bit more cheese on top of these babies. Now it's time to put it back in the oven just to melt the cheese. And after that, they come out looking like this. Look at them. Delicious. Melted cheese with pork belly with the crispy skin. Look at that. And you can also add sour cream. You know, if you're a sour cream person, I don't put sour cream on mine because, you know, sour cream irritates my stomach. But just like this, it is perfect for me. And if you're going to have a barbecue or if you want to try something different, you know, when you have friends and family over, this is what you should do. Get you a pork belly at Costco. Make one of these and it will come out delicious. I'm telling you, it's easy to make. And you know what? I think it might be something you might want to add onto your list of things to make at the next barbecue, just to show off a little bit. All right, that's it, everybody. Thanks for watching my video. Make sure you like and subscribe and leave comments down below and let me know what you think. And if there's another video you want me to make pertaining to a certain recipe or something like that, then hey, send me a message. Comment down below. I do like to respond to my comments. That's if they're nice. All right, I'll see you in the next video. Bye.